Big fucking smoking crater hole where a cannonball shot through.
Holy shit.
That's so funny.
I am super sorry for being late, guys. Today was a really killer day.
Damn.
No, you're good.
You're all right. So I
I'll never
think
forgive you.
we are ready to start. And now I have everybody's backstory. Save Gelf.
All right. So, I'm going to start the stream
you
in
have
a
next
second.
week to do it. What'd you say, Asim?
Are we ready, or are we?
Yeah, we're ready now.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the stream.
Go ahead.
All right. Starting stream. I put the link in the whatchamacallit.
Awesome.
Give it a second. It takes a minute to load. And we are live. I'm going to have to play with these settings. But yeah, so now we're live on Kick.
All right. Sick.
And
well, when last we left our piratical plunderers, what were you guys doing?
Amandi.
Let's see.
The de facto
According to
chronicler.
my notes,
Look, not all of us know how to read and write, okay?
let's see. Okay, so according to my notes, we waited until Isabella's crew showed up and then told her what our plan was so far. We pulled the plan together by planning to use the Stormrunner's merchant flags on the Chimera, use Isabella's flags on the Stormrunner, to stage a fake attack on a merchant ship, because she didn't want to put her ship in danger. When the war galley sees us struggling, we convince them to prioritize coming to our aid over pursuing the pirate ship. Then, as they're evacuating our injured onto their ship, the Stormrunner comes back around and boards from the other side of their galley. Taking some of the Marine crew hostage, Land negotiated their surrender. As I swung over to their mast from the crow's nest, put that in there because, that was a really cool detail. I didn't end up really doing anything with it, but it was cool how it worked out. And then after the Marines surrender, we took over the rest of the ship, imprisoned the Marines, freed the prisoners, and convinced them to join us in a prison break. That was like a 1 in a million chance of convincing them. Also, we plan to have Togashi, the NPC pirate who seemed the most promising, to join the Chimera crew permanently, if he wants to continue piracy.
Right.
All right. So we're staging a prison break is what I got from that.
Yes. As a note to myself, next time we're on land, we gotta get Gilator a tattoo while he's human to see if it shows up on his carapace later.
Really? True.
For pirate science.
Always pirate science.
Okay. So what's the plan, gang? What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's go ahead and be en route to the island. And
All right, you guys are en route to Cartoris.
I think we've got the other crew hostage, and we're just like, let's fucking rock and roll.
Yeah. So you guys sail up to Cartoris. What ships are you bringing with you? Is it just this Phaedron galley? Or are you going to bring your other ships in tow?
I feel that our best bet for this to succeed, this prison break, is to bring the galley with the other 2 ships in a reasonable distance, but not close enough to spook the the enemy.
Okay. So you're going to keep the other ships at a couple miles away, basically, like over the horizon. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. How are you going to signal to them if you need assistance?
Oh, the big
Beca-
explosion should give it away.
Okay.
Bubble pack radius.
Because if
Honestly,
you can't,
I think the old, like,
if they can't, if the Phaedron military can't see them, you can't see them either, and they can't
so
see you.
it is my understanding that in actual like nautical times, the way they would get around this is have like essentially a hemp bag filled with like old bits of rope and things that burn very slowly, and the rest of it just filled with like gunpowder and oily rags. And then if you light it on fire, instead of just burning, it just makes like a really, really thick plume of black smoke.
So smoke signal.
So a signal fire.
Okay, yeah, you can totally set that up.
Like it's and like
Yeah, like a signal fire. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like black smoke. Yeah.
so. Just, if you see a plume of black smoke, either we've set off the signal fire, or we're in too bad a shape to set off the signal fire. Either way, or the ship is
One way or another.
probably better for you to be here than not.
Yeah. All right. And we have Scuttle on our ship that's going to the island. Listen, I'm not giving up on Scuttle.
You transfer Scuttle over to the
War
Phaedron
galley.
An armed
Yes.
escort, like
Yes.
like wheeling in Hannibal Lecter.
Now, I would also like to be on that Phaedron galley, but I am hiding in amongst the what's it called? The rowing deck.
You're hiding below decks. Okay.
Yeah.
I think back.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't look humanoid or can't cover themselves up enough should definitely be below decks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we got to get past that front gate, so to speak.
That's racist.
Listen. It would actually be speciesist. But who's counting, right?
Exactly.
And it was established amongst the ex-prisoners to, like, basically as soon as we get, like, the inspection going, like, we're just gonna storm in through the front door once we get past security, which means the alive people that we kept prisoner, the alive Phaedron sailors, don't have to be alive anymore past that point.
Interesting.
I'm saying that because Lan very specifically promised them that wouldn't happen, but I'm vetoing that. They all die.
Woo!
There's nothing I can do. Captain's orders.
Captain Gillator is pretty harsh.
Okay. So you sail up to Cartoris with your single ship. The other, 3 ships you have are in tow. You have the Storm Runner, you have the Chimera, and you have Isabella's ship, which is called the something.
The something.
What the fuck did I call it?
I knew I recognized that registry.
You know what I say? Can I quickly change something?
What?
And just everybody hear me out.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
The Storm Runner we have in tow.
Oh, you want to keep the Storm Runner with you?
So act as though we're taking them prisoner.
Act as if this is why we were waylaid. This is why.
Okay.
This is why it has taken us so long
Okay.
to get there.
they'll probably ask us why we didn't sink it, but they still have to ask us first, I suppose. Um,
Well, they
Basically-
took it hostage once before.
Basically, once we get through the front door, all the disguise is going to drop anyway, and we're going to start the signal fire and just keep that door open for everybody
And
else
start
to flush
slaughtering.
Yeah. We're going to just start blasting.
mhm.
also, Isabella's ship is the Maiden's Gem.
Ah, yes.
It was in my notes.
Right, the Maiden's Gem.
All right.
I think Belle Rose also would have been a cool name for it.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Can't mind. Partly because it has her name in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready to continue?
Yeah. So you sail up to a desert island where you see almost the entire circumference and surface of the island is taken up by a massive wall built out of sandstone. Actually, you know what? What would this be built out of? It's probably
Cocaina rock.
what are you laughing at? That's an actual rock.
Did I pronounce it wrong?
No?
What's the
No.
rock? That's cocaina, right?
Yes.
I know it's cocaine in Spanish, but also
That's all I heard.
It's coquina, yeah, cocaine,
Cocaine.
yeah, whatever it is, yes.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
heard
probably would have
cocaine.
imported their own marble to build this prison.
Those absolute pompous bastards.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
holy shit.
Yes.
I'm just
100%.
I'm just whispering to Captain Giltor about the complete lack of anti-ballistic properties of marble.
Really?
Like
I
how-
thought marble's really dense.
No, it's really soft. That's why they sculpt shit out of it.
Ah.
The reason it's a good sculpting rock is because it polishes. It's really soft. That's why you can polish it really well.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so maybe
When I
there's
was
something else.
when I was selling marble counters, anytime somebody would want to get genuine marble, I would tell them please don't do that because once a year you have to pay $5,000 to have a guy come over and specially treat your marble.
Oh, resurface
Because-
it, yeah.
Yeah, because if you just use the wrong kind of mop, you could just gouge a fucking hole through your floor.
Jesus. All right.
Marble's the biggest pain in the ass, but it absolutely fits the vibe of I could hack through that wall with a sword if I wanted to, and you want to defend against cannonballs.
Right.
Well,
okay.
goddamn
But-
it, what am I going to make my secret lair out of?
But the aesthetic.
You know what? It does fit, though. Just the pure pompousness of no one's even
Yeah.
going to try.
No, that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
need the strongest material.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is it is. That is exactly what I'm saying. Though is just it just fucking drip or die.
Yeah. So yeah, you see the marble walls of Cartoris loom ahead. This thing is 3 stories tall. So it's a very tall building on the center of this island that encompasses most of the shoreline that you can see. Where do you guys go? How do you want to approach this? You see on the south end, actually on the the south.
We have a guide.
Yeah,
What?
the current first mate.
Yeah, the
Recently
current
appointed.
first mate.
Isn't he current? Isn't he the current captain? Did you kill the
What are you
other two, or
talking
was?
No, we killed the captain and left the first mate alive, who's now the captain. So her first mate, who was willing to play ball, he's our guide.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, didn't they all realize that you were just gonna kill them afterwards, though?
No.
Well, the first two did. The third one still has hope.
Yeah, no. Lan had convinced this guy specifically that we'll let him live, and he's willing to play ball. And then
The
behind
agreement
that
that I
guy's back, I told all the prisoners, everything that just came out of that goat's mouth, ignore it. They're all fucking dead as soon as we get there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the agreement that I gave him is basically, in exchange for this, we will never breathe a word of that you cooperated with us. We will leave you tied up on an island somewhere with your ship, and then later on you get to be like, you can lie and say that you bravely fought us off and we ran away like cowards. Get yourself a medal.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. The Phaedron Legion is very big on giving coward shits like you medals for being the only one to
Yes.
live.
I mean, if he lies well enough, maybe.
Right?
Okay. So, yeah. You guys just sail up. The second mate of the ship, now first mate, basically instructs you on, like, where to dock the ship. He tells you that, you need to run up this specific flag, which means prepare for prisoners, basically.
All right.
Can I be doing constant insight checks on this guy?
Yes, you can.
I want to be doing constant insight checks on this guy, and I want to be fucking ready the first second that I smell something going sideways.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we just slit his throat.
Ooh, I think we can trust this guy.
Yeah, so he is, it sounds like he's, like, telling the truth, as far as you're aware. You're not really sure, like, you've never seen these styles of flags before to communicate with, like, a prison. But he
Does
tells...
this seem at all familiar to Gilator?
I was about to say, would I know anything about this?
You can give me a history check.
No.
You were never trained on this particular stuff. Like, these are flag color. Like, you've seen these flags before, but these are uses that you didn't particularly study that much. You may have come across it once or twice during your studies, but you've never actually, like...
Well, it's from a different city-state than mine.
That, too.
Yeah.
You never really, like, had to know this stuff. So, yeah, they tell you, like, run up the flag, the one that has the two parallel green bars on, like, a blue field, basically.
We go for it, I guess, right? I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you run up the flag. And, yeah, you see a group of, like, a small, like, platoon of Phaedron soldiers and dock hands come out to the docks, and they, like, are holding ropes, some of them, like, ready to tie off the ship. Some of them have, like, setups to be able to, like, take and process prisoners and stuff like that. You see one of them is their, like, lieutenant.
I'm taking Captain Gilator's lead here.
Okay, so what do you do? Do you want to dock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, any of the prisoners that we had who were, like, Phaedron are wearing the armor of the Phaedron Navy, and then replaced them, and the people that we took prisoner are rowing the boat below decks with me and some of the other prisoners.
Okay.
Once I fully hear that we're docked, and like people start coming off and onto our ship, that's when we start killing.
Okay. So the guys on the docks are going to roll an insight check.
Are we gonna roll a bluff check?
Sure.
All right. Because we also established last session that Lan up until now has been whipping them into shape with an iron fist.
Yeah. Okay.
So Lan is gonna try and.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a bluff check.
All right.
Hell
Not
yeah.
bad. Not bad.
Yes.
Let's go.
So whoever's like looking out portholes or anything, or in the windows of the ship, you can see that like the docks have been prepared normally. The ship gets in a position at the dock. It anchors at the end of the dock, basically in the proper procedure that they've instructed you to do. Sail up right to the end of the dock and like put the ship exactly like where the docks are in this specific spot to have the gangplank lowered. And like they instruct you exactly how to set it up in order to get like to make it look legit, and you do so, and you are now docked. The Phaedron prefect or sentinel, you're not really able to tell, although Gilator could probably tell. It's a sentinel, which is higher ranking officer. He is heading towards the ship about to come aboard, and like two men holding a gangplank are like approaching the ship to set it up.
Yeah, good. Let him.
Okay. So they set up the gangplank, and he comes aboard with like a clipboard and like 6 Phaedron soldiers board the ship.
So we're waiting until. Are we trying to do the same thing we just did of like wait until more of them are aboard our ship than are aboard their ship, pretty much?
Well, they don't have a ship; they have an island.
Oh no! But you know what I mean? Is like, are we waiting to get
have a jar of dirt.
lot of? Are we waiting to get a lot of them aboard our ship? Pretty much.
I'm waiting until this prefect gets below deck, because there was hundreds of prisoners, or not hundred. Like how many? There's got to be like at least 50 something, right?
I think there was 150. I said last time. I don't remember.
Yeah, there's 150 prisoners and 6 of them. And that's not a fight they're gonna win.
What do you do? You're gonna wait for him to come below decks?
Yeah.
So he like talks to the what is it? He's talking to like your crew above decks. Is the second mate above, like on the main deck, or is he? Did you bring him below? Like, what are you doing with him?
The one who's playing ball with us?
Yeah.
I don't trust him not to blab.
I'm gonna keep him above deck so I can watch him. But once we are through and they're like good, I essentially tell him to like, hey, go over there and like help carry that empty barrel around so you look like a sailor doing something. And then the other guy who's holding the other end of the barrel essentially has orders of, if he starts acting swirly, remove his balls from his body.
Okay.
Now,
like, I find an NPC who has good insight and who I can trust not to have a hair trigger, and I basically, like, I put them in charge of watching him as he is demoted very quickly to regular sailor.
Yeah, you brought with you, let's see, do you have any Phaedron crew? You got one. You have, Ulcina, was a crew member on your ship, on the Chimera.
We also have our 2 Rosonian mooks who are, like, honestly, based on their names, they could be Phaedron or Rosonian.
No, one was Andorran and one was Rosonian, which would be
well,
weird to have as Phaedron soldiers on this ship.
Yeah, but I assume that, like, if you put a Spaniard and a Greek on the same boat and dress them like each other, I wager that a lot of people can't maybe tell the difference.
Yeah, maybe that, because they're both Mediterranean, but these are different oceans, like, in this setting.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, they're different, they're distinct enough.
so
Fair enough. Actually, in this world, all Romans look Cantonese.
Cantonese?
Just despite the fact that there is already an analog for Asia in this world, all of them actually look Mexican.
Really?
I don't know about that one.
So
Then it's very confusing.
But Tender, I'll have whatever he's having.
Wait, I can't hear them over the movie playing behind me.
I know.
Where I want the crew for this encounter, Amandi's definitely going to be below deck with me so that they don't spot a hyena person on deck.
Very well.
And then you're going to help kill the prefect, or not prefect, the, what's it called? The,
Marine?
Sentinel, I think he said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
You get a second bite at this.
Asim is going to be behind the door to close behind them and trap them in.
Okay.
So it's going to be us three at least, while we're killing everyone below decks quietly, as quietly as possible.
I don't know if you can kill 50 people quietly.
Oh no, it's not 50. It's there's a second, there's two.
There's 2 decks, yeah.
2 row decks, right? The people.
No, I think there's probably just the 1 deck of oars,
Because the people
and then
we're
1
keeping,
deck above them.
because I've planned this out.
I know.
The people who we are actually keeping prisoner are chained all the way in the back. The people who are going to be murdered are going to be the ones walking in the front door,
Oh, okay.
and all the people holding the oars are in fake, non-locked chains and holding weapons.
Right.
Who are on our side.
Yeah, okay. So, who goes to greet the Phaedron Sentinel that boards the ship?
Oh, Land's going to be the one doing all the talking above deck. I don't know where Gelf should be.
Is he able to disguise himself properly?
I can disguise myself physically properly. I was going to ask you... I've got curly enough hair that assuming that they're Mediterranean enough to still keep that feature. It's just a matter of, is that 19 that I rolled earlier good enough to affect a Phaedron accent?
Oh, for bluff, the 29? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, then I'm affecting the accent of he's Phaedron, but he's been at sea for long enough that his accent's gotten all fucked up.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
where's Gelf located?
I'm assuming right there with me.
Yeah, Gelf could be on either deck, whichever party he wants to be part of, because he could fit into both.
I'll
I
let you know
because I'm running low on
crew-
firepower.
The crew that you guys took out in order to capture the ship was all Phaedron. None of them were like different races or like elves or dwarves, nothing like that.
I mean, yeah. Up top with me. You know what? Who else I want with me? You know what? Fuck it. Just in terms of to make it how like believable, I will talk when I need to like cover specific details. But that one NPC who I like specifically narrowed it on as like actually having leadership experience. That's the guy that I want like doing the majority of the talk.
He's not Phaedron either, though.
Who are you talking about?
Togashi?
The one prisoner. No, that's right. He's Sagaran. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Garin.
Never mind then.
Okay, so we have one Phaedron from our actual crew. Like,
Yeah, you have
Osina.
one Phaedron, yeah.
Like, maybe have her help.
Yeah, then she can do most of the talking, but I'm able to effect a convincing enough Phaedron accent for the majority of, like, if we need to answer specific questions for them.
Okay. Yeah, you look around at your crew. Not many of the people that you have with you are Phaedron.
Yeah.
They
Just
just
keep them
need...
at a bit of a distance.
Almost all of the prisoners that you captured aboard this ship are either Jaskaran or pirates, and of different denominations. So maybe like half a dozen of them are Phaedron, maybe.
So, any of them that are Phaedron
Or
are up top
okay. So yeah,
and in the appropriate
right.
order
They stole the gear from the other guys. You can make it kind of convincing, but it's sparse up on the top deck. It's sparser than it should be.
I will cover it if it comes up.
Okay.
I mean, hey, they were attacked by pirates.
I'll make some bullshit up.
So yeah, you see the Sentinel walk onto the deck of the ship with a clipboard in hand. He's looking around. You see he raises an eyebrow. He's very looking like stern, very unamused.
I'm doing the full, like, I do it if it's the fist over the heart or a salute over the proper, like, whatever the proper greeting is.
Yeah, the guy who you have captured up here, the first mate, tells you like you need to go over there and like greet him. That's hold on.
Do I have to like prostrate myself?
What?
Prostrating is where you fall to one knee and put a hand over your heart and like.
Oh yes. Yeah. So he basically says yeah, that's Quintus, the Phaedron Sentinel that's in charge of the intake process, and you need to address him. So what do you do? So you go up to him, you take a knee and put your fist over your chest and
do the full like.
Okay. And what do you say?
I hope the day finds you well, or the day finds you well, Sentinel. Sentinel. We are, we put ourselves at your mercy, and we only wish to pass back into, we only wish to pass back into port after an unexpected encounter with these brigands. And say that, I say, based on what we have, because they could recognize the fucking Stormrunner, I say that, I say that you must forgive our crews. You must forgive the condition of our ship. I know that we must be a sight unworthy to bear our great nation's colors. But I say we were attacked by brigands on the way, and from what we were able to learn from them, that I believe this ship to be the one that. What was the name of the fucking guy that we ransomed to get the Stormrunner back?
Hold on.
Do I have notes on that?
I think you do.
Yeah, her notes say no, I'm on $10. What are you gonna do? Check your notes.
So you say this is the ship of that guy? Like you're saying that it belongs to him?
I'm saying like, hey, we were attacked by pirates. We lost. A lot of my men are either dead or below deck.
You mean like at Valari?
Yeah, I say that most of my men are below deck right now, receiving medical care. Though we didn't realize it at the time. I say that these brigands were the ones that, these brigands were the ones responsible for the attack on Leggett Bagari.
Interesting.
And I apologize that at the moment my crew doesn't appear worthy to bear our nation's colors, but we were victorious nonetheless. And it is my hope only to, and I say that it is my hope only that by returning them to what's the name of they don't have like a united government at the moment, right?
Kind of. I mean, the Phaedros has like a senate. Like
okay,
it is a unified country, but with different provinces, just like Andorran is.
Then I say that it is only by it is only by returning them to our nation's justice, or it is only by returning them to our nation's justice that we find grace.
He raises a confused eyebrow at you and says, "Thank you, Sentinel.
Mm-hmm. I'm under my armpit, fucking glaring daggers at the little shit that told me I had to be fancy with these people."
Yeah, no, he addresses you as the same rank as him, because a Phaedron Sentinel is the commander of a ship of 50 men.
Fuck. Would I have known that?
Probably not.
Great. Then I'm gonna
Giltor would have known that, but he's below decks.
Yeah, I'd have no way to communicate that to you.
I'm gonna roleplay this as him acting confused, and then me under my armpit glaring at the guy who's like, "Yeah, dude, when he gets here, fucking just start talking about God and honor and shit." They will love that.
He said that's the Sentinel. You played up the rest.
I know, but I'm choosing to not go back on it. I'm gonna own it and try and fold it into the roleplay.
Love it. So, yeah, he has on his clipboard, he, like, writes a little note, and he goes, okay, let's get things sorted out here, then. If you'll lead the way.
Just lead him through a routine inspection.
Yeah, he's looking around on the ship, and he goes, "Bit sparse and crew up here, I see."
As I say, after the attack, most of our strongest men are still below deck, either resting or receiving medical attention.
Damn pirates getting more brazen every day. Well, lead the way down. Let's start getting these prisoners transferred, and he waves a hand over his shoulder for his 6 men to follow him.
Ruh-roh.
That's all right.
That was the
Since he
plan.
gets like
Yeah.
150.
I mean, this is the plan. Do we want me to go with them, or is the goal that, like, I'm staying up here?
No, you can go with them because the rest of us are also down
Well,
here.
he's asking you to lead the way. What is Lan gonna do?
I guess I fucking lead the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
After
so
all,
we're
you know
heading-
exactly where the ambush is supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. In the lower decks where the prisoners are. So yeah, you lead
Yeah,
him down the stairs.
I'll lead the way down and, like, kick one of the stairs. Oh, hang on, wait.
Yes.
We're setting off the signal pyre the second we do the ambush, right?
I mean,
I think it was the
Or
second
we-
that you opened the gates and like
Yeah,
managed
once-
to get
Okay,
in.
yeah.
once we're
Sorry.
through the
Great. Then I just I lead them down and, like, when I'm halfway down or whatever, like, kick the side of the wall to, like, or, like, do the old, like, yeah, when these pirates attacked us, it was an ambush.
You probably didn't have to do all that. Alcina was with you. She could have just, like, as soon as you split off, she could have just started the other stuff.
I think one of them gave us crabs.
Oh my god.
There's a special
Shit
shampoo
combo.
for that.
I heard them laughing like a hyena about it.
Elves.
Okay.
Well, we're not rounders who could tell.
Oh, but yes, that sort of a thing.
Okay, so let me go ahead and set this up. So this is below decks. Where's the NPC section? Here it is. Okay, let's see. 4, 5, 6 guys. Let me check this guy's stuff. Okay. So let's put you guys on the map and put them on the map. And let's push the map out to you. Okay. So this was the top of the ship, but we'll say that this is the lower deck. Where do you guys want to be? We'll say that the stairs down is this section right here.
Okay.
And then this whole section is just flat. Like, none of this is there.
So, the way I'm imagining it...
So, yeah, Lan is here.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is a wall, and the little box right here is like the entryway from the staircase. And this whole section here is the staircase.
Now, the way I'm imagining things here is that Amandi, Delph, and I are hiding in amongst the prisoners, like the fake prisoners, the one that are actually on our side with the fake chains, or unlocked chains. Wasim is hiding behind the door to the lower deck to close it, and he and Lan are going to be blocking the doorway for them, and then I'm just going to threaten them to drop their weapons as all the prisoners stand up and pull out weapons.
Okay.
Basically, they're gonna crap their pants.
Okay.
God, I hope so.
Everybody move where you want to be.
I'm not sure where to be.
What do you mean you don't know where to be? Where do you want to be? You see where Lan is. That's where they're coming out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I guess sort of off to the side here in the front.
It's like 4 squares away.
Yeah. Hang on.
Is that where you want to be?
Wherever I need to be hiding amongst these people. Not like... Because clearly I can't hide as if I'm one of them because I will look off.
Yeah.
But like crouch down behind a couple of them.
Yeah, you can be ducking down behind some. You want to be like towards the middle, like away from the fight.
Well, I don't want to... Like... If all goes well, there might not even have to be a fight.
Okay. All right. Is that where everybody's going to be? In and amongst the crowd of... And then back here is the Phaedron, like the actual Phaedron soldiers in the back of the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, is Gelf down here then? Because he was up top.
No, Gelf had to have been down here with us because he also doesn't look Phaedron.
No, he does not.
Correct. I'm down. I'm down on the lower decks with you guys amongst the prisoners.
Okay.
Lower decks.
He kind of in the middle then, I guess.
Okay.
Also trying to be hidden.
Walks in with a group of Phaedron soldiers.
Oh my god. Oh come on, they're that close in formation.
It's a tight ship, yeah.
It's a formation.
Okay.
They're marching down the stairs like that.
All right. At the soonest available point, close the door behind them.
Okay, so about.
You know what? Can I attempt to basically go inside or go like open the door and then stand on the outside of it, like ushering them in, basically?
So you want to stand on the like here?
Yeah. Will that look too suspicious?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I want to do that.
Okay, so they head in and they see all the prisoners here sitting on the benches.
Yeah.
Lan and I close the doors behind them.
Pretty much.
Okay, so they move in one step further, and you guys close the doors behind them, and it is initiative.
And draw swords.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Is it initiative immediately, or can I say something?
You could say something if you want. You guys have a surprise round, sure. If you'd like to speak first, go ahead.
Yeah, because me and the people disguised as prisoners stand up and draw weapons.
Okay.
Gentlemen, if you'd please leave your swords with my bosun, we can make this quick and deathless. If you'd like to fight, we can arrange that, but know that that's really not something you're going to walk away from.
Give me a intimidation check. Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, so
That sucked.
the Legate's holding his clipboard. He doesn't even have his weapon drawn. None of them. The other guys are probably like have shield and short sword out, like at the ready. Or like shield and short spear, basically. So they like as soon as you guys jump up, all of them like get into phalanx formation and they put their shields out and their spears forward. But he just stops, looks around, and frowns and puts a hand up. Lower your weapons. His soldiers, all 6 of them, drop their spears.
no way, it worked.
All right.
Really? We take them by surprise, huh?
Filthy pirates, eh?
Filthy pirates.
Filthy pirates.
Filthy pirates.
I hope you know coming here has spelt your doom.
We'll
This is
see.
potentially
You know-
the stupidest course of action you could have possibly taken.
Yeah, you're the one.
I suggest
in the
falling
trap.
on your own sword now and saving us the trouble.
Do you know what'd be funny about that suggestion? It is exactly what the last. It's exactly what the last Senate or what's his title again?
This guy's a sentinel.
Yeah, it'd be exactly what the last Sentinel who was aboard this ship told us.
Stupid.
Funny how that works, hmm?
Now, this is going to be a lot easier now that you're cooperating. We do need your weapons and armor just right quick, just to, continue this whole thing we got going on. If you could just strip down, we got a little bit of prisoner clothing here to keep your dignity.
You heard him, boys. You heard him, boys. Strip
Yeah,
your
they have
skivvies.
to listen to you. They start taking their armor off.
All
Can we
right.
make
And
it
it seems just standing there.
Can we
Their
make it canon?
dignity.
Can we make it canon the guy with the clipboard is like, because I'm imagining him like a white beater and little heart-print boxers and tube socks, but he still has the whiteboard. Or the big clipboard.
I mean, up until like what I want to do next, because I want to walk right up to him and take the clipboard out of his hands and like look at it and see whatever he was writing down.
It was just a checklist of the inspection.
Okay, I flipped through it.
Yeah,
He got bored in the corner of the sheet. There's like a little cartoon of a guy walks along and then Aurelianos hits him with a hammer and then a big bump comes up of his head and stars float around it.
Yeah, it's just part of the checklist. There's a spot on there to like a prisoner manifest that's blank that you assume is supposed to be like filled out and then checked against the prisoner manifest that the ship has logged. And Fantasy Grounds is fucking frozen again. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So if that shit's on me, let me know. I'm trying to let it go as much as like to see if it comes back on its own, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
How deep is the water that we're in right now?
Deep enough for the ships to still be able to float in it. And
Yeah.
dock.
So a couple. Yeah, probably like
I mean, they're
couple
big
dozen
ships. Too.
meters.
Good.
Decently deep, because yeah, this trireme usually has like they're pretty big, so they need like a deep draft in order to sail here. So yeah.
Good that way, because I know it's going to be very difficult to quietly kill the people on board. But if we sink the ship mid-escape and they're all chained to it,
Then they drown.
yeah.
Okay. So do you chain them back in the back with the others?
Yeah, all the, there's enough room because of all the prisoners that are getting up that I could chain these guys to where they were sitting.
Okay. I mean, Fantasy Grounds is not coming back. Is this still on for you guys?
Yeah.
I still-
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. It's just frozen. I hate Fantasy Grounds sometimes. Why can't they make it actually work?
It works 50% of the time.
You know what? Maybe
That's almost half.
Maybe SmiteWorks just never paid for my install to Unity. Who knows?
Nothing.
So, yeah, you lock them under the ship, and what do you guys do now?
Well, we have the clipboard, the all-important clipboard.
Yeah.
We just need to write a couple of fake numbers down that match whatever they need matched.
Okay. So what are you writing down on the clipboard now? Like, it's a blank list of, like, the prisoner manifest that they were going to go through right now before you arrested them.
You know what? Why not just make sure it's also still in his handwriting? We can just have him do that right here as he's sitting down. And watch him, make sure he doesn't do anything wrong.
So we could force him to do his job?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just give him a bunch of fake names.
He is so confused.
Well, Land's gonna need some paperwork to get him in there.
To get him in where?
I assume
The gate.
I assume the gate is still manned, even if these guys aren't gonna come back.
Yeah.
So when we hand over, like, here's the prisoner manifest, everything looks all good, pop the gate and let's get this over with.
Yeah, there is...
You guys have a prisoner manifest that's on the ship.
Oh, alright.
Because he was planning on asking each prisoner their name and, like, where they're
Checking
from
it
and all
off.
their information, and then checking it against that manifest to make sure nobody, like, escaped.
He was going to go through the whole Skyrim character creator with us.
Yeah. Who are you? Yeah, exactly.
This is honestly, if you were introducing a new player to the campaign, the part where you'd go, all right, so we go over to make the fake prisoner manifest. So-and-so, can you describe your character, please?
Yep.
I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun.
Now, the helmets for this, like, of the prison guards, what do they look like? Do they got, like, a face covering of any kind?
Not quite. It looks like a regular, like, Roman helmet. Not like a centurion, like, full face covering steel helmet, but, like, let me see here. I have to restart the Fantasy Grounds. Hold on.
Ooh. But we do actually have a couple of those lying around because we killed some Imperator Securus.
True.
So,
And we can kill a couple more.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe we should invest in some disguise magic.
We really should.
Should get a wizard.
Lost my connection to the server. Everybody's
Yeah. Fantasy Grounds crashed, so we'll be right back.
I was not able to get it to work, so I am restarting the Fantasy Grounds server.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's okay, we can keep going. So that's what their helmets look like.
Yeah, the Imperator Securus helmets have face coverings, though, right?
Yeah, those are full face concealing helmets.
Yeah, because we've definitely killed enough of those guys on our ship to have some.
At least one or two.
I think so. I think you have at least one.
Well, we have one from one that we took prisoner and didn't kill, and then we killed like 6.
Did you?
Yeah, on ship-to-ship combat.
Do you have them here on this ship though?
Yes.
For this
They're
plan,
prisoners.
I absolutely would have taken the Phaedron face-covering helmets for us to wear.
Okay.
If we paint Gelator silver, does his chitin look enough like the lobster armor? Okay.
No. First of all, you don't have silver paint.
Can we find a blacksmith to gild the captain?
Gildator.
Gildator?
I don't.
Perfect.
I don't
Oh my
want to be
God.
covered in gold.
Can we find ye old HVAC technician to cover him in aluminum tape?
Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Don't shit out on me.
I mean, I'll do it if you want, but it's just going to make me clean up my screen afterwards.
But yeah, so basically, I want us to be as incognito as possible to get us through the gate, so that we could just bust the gate fully open so they can't close it.
Sure. Give me a history check.
I'd love to.
Wait.
For you too. Oh, good. Fantasy Grounds is not responding again.
Nice.
Get my physical dice. I literally just rolled history, and
There we go.
I got a +2 in
It's
it.
just because everybody's connecting. I'll fucking roll with you.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Roll it for me as well.
I don't know if Lan would know it, but I will try.
But if he's proficient in history, would I be able to get some sort of...
Ooh, yeah. Can I give you advantage?
Let me check about Lan's skills.
Does that work in 40?
It's a +2, but yeah. Lan is not trained in history, but he does have a better bonus. Neither is Gillator. Gillator is also not trained in history.
I have a +9 in history.
Damn.
I mean, if
That's all that-
anybody would know, it should be an elf.
An elf? Really? Well, it's specifically Phaedron history.
I mean, I feel like an elf has lived long enough to learn lots of trivia about a lot of places.
No, it's just Gelf is one of the few people on the ship that can read.
I was on Elf Jeopardy.
Yeah, I guess anybody who wants to can make a history check.
I will first, though, as soon as I can.
Daniel,
I'm proficient in history. I got 2 checks next to it.
That's the whether it's showing on the mini version of the character sheet and whether it's a class skill. Under trained to the right, you are only trained in athletics, diplomacy, endurance, and intimidate.
All right, well, I'll roll me a history real quick.
Daniel, your DC is much lower.
Well, I got a 20 because I rolled an 18.
I see that. There were no Imperator Securus aboard this ship, and you haven't seen them in the Phaedron Navy except for the ones that have attacked you, like, very rarely. Like, you haven't seen them anywhere. So for a group of them to be on this ship that was here before, and now there's Phaedron, like, Imperator Securus, it may be believable that this ship had picked them up in Pesh, but it's very unlikely, and you don't know what the situation is here in our Cartoris, whether or not that makes sense.
Is it more likely that they picked up a big crab man?
No.
Yeah. All right. At this
not more
point,
likely
I
that they
think
picked
we
up a
call
big
the
crab.
bluff and go for it.
Because I can very easily military jargon my way through this with my face covered. Then I can.
Yeah, between your military jargon and Land's bluff, I'm pretty sure we can do that.
Go ahead. So you guys put on... How many of you are wearing this military gear?
The ones that have to in order to get through. So basically all of us.
I can.
I don't know.
We said I can just get by on like a regular helmet and some charisma, right?
That's true.
You guys
could
wear
be-
this all the time? This shit's fucking heavy.
Right. Gelf is gonna. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
it is
skinny
gonna-
ass weakling. I'm having trouble with the armor.
Yeah, it's gonna screw with the people who aren't proficient in armor,
Yeah.
but it's a lot quicker to take off than it is to put on.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, armor takes a while.
It's very difficult to take off.
I mean, actually, I will tell you what's surprising is I have had to wear a set of like the lobster armor, and I've had to wear the one that's just basically the abs in the back that just slide over your head. The one that slides over your head is, or like infinitely more difficult to take off than the one that's just like the full lobster armor. because the lobster armor buttons in the or clasps in the front, where you can just undo 3 knots. The other one, you have to undo a buckle behind your shoulder.
The armor that you guys are talking about here, the one that is the Imperator's armor, is full plate mail.
Oh, yeah, that's different than what I thought. But, yeah.
Does this change our armor bonus? Like, are some of us at disadvantages because we don't have proficiency?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to read on what proficiency gives you.
Currently, my highest level of armor is hide, so that will be a lot different.
Where did I see what level of armor?
You take a -2 penalty to attack rolls and your reflex defense.
Armor proficiency, cloth, leather, hide, chainmail. That's it. Cloth, leather, hide, and chainmail. I can't go any higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you have plate armor.
None of us have.
No,
I
none of
didn't
us.
realize that I didn't.
I think that's like paladin and fighter specifically, like the
I don't know
defender
how
roles.
Warlord doesn't have it, but
Well, Warlord is a leader role, not a defender.
okay, but still, like,
Yeah, I mean they have medium
I'm
armor.
a defender, but I don't have it because I'm a primal class.
Yeah, you're like a barbarian style.
Alright. I
Alright.
forgot how weird and noodly armor proficiency is.
Yep, it's not as streamlined as everything else in this game, which is kind of weird.
So, quick question, DM.
Yeah.
How far is it from our ship to the gates?
Let's find out.
Because I have an idea, but it all hinges on a couple of things. So let's gather the information and see if the plan comes together. Because this inspection is taking way too long. And we have another ship.
About 10 squares. So 50 to 60 feet from the end of the docks to the main gate.
All right. We have robes. Right?
Robes?
Like cloaks.
I guess so.
We can put something together. We're improvising. We're going to plan B. And when plan B doesn't work, we'll come up with plan C. Moving along.
I had your optimism.
Honestly, we at this point could probably just charge the front gate, because once we just get into the front gate, all we have to do is break the mechanism, and that's what I want.
honestly, once we get halfway through, just drop anchor.
Are we not our
So-
our
What do you
anchors
mean
are
drop anchor? What the hell does that mean?
We're not getting through the gate with the boat. The boat's docked.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm partially in my head imagining like the gates of Sozin from Avatar, where it's like we pulled up on a boat and then you sail the boat through a gate, not like a literal gate.
No.
No.
I'm
gate
getting
is
all
a
my
gate.
I'm getting all my maps fucked up. I'm sorry.
I've just
Okay.
pushed the main map.
I am looking at it.
Ruh-roh. All right.
Yeah, we just need to be inside. And then once we've done that, like throw the signal fire at the front gate and
So where's our helpful little buddy who got us in here?
Who are you
I
talking
got a
about?
job for him.
Suddenly, I wish I
Yeah,
could
he's
turn
really
it
upper
in.
The second the first the new first mate.
Oh yeah, okay. They're still on the front on the top deck. So you guys come up to the top deck. Is that right? You leave the
Well-
Phaedron officers down at the bottom.
we're all chained up
No,
and guarded by
they're all chained.
Yeah, I know. You lock them in.
yeah.
Plenty of handcuffs and restraints down there.
we go up there in cloaks because
Sure.
nothing's gonna look more suspicious.
Yeah, also, very importantly, I took everything off of them, and that includes whatever keys he was holding.
Yeah, he's probably got a key ring.
All right. I walk over to our
I very
new
much
first mate.
thoroughly searched
And-
all of them.
Yeah, the Sentinel has a key ring.
And I put my hand gently on his back. You're gonna walk us through those gates over there.
Okay, yeah, all right. I don't. You have him dressed in his armor, is that right?
Yeah.
We can change his armor if need be.
And don't forget who we are. We're
Well,
filthy pirates.
Everything on the top deck of the ship is visible to anybody watching from the gate.
Yeah. No, we can bring him below deck and have him change, and
Okay.
it shouldn't be a problem. Does he not feel confident he can walk in his current armor?
I mean, he's in his proper, like, normal uniform, so.
Yeah, he should be fine the way he is. What about like what are you trying to get at?
Me?
He's
Yeah.
gonna walk us through the front door.
Yeah.
I think Ben was just trying to make sure we didn't strip this guy of his armor also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I think it would be more effective if we went in looking like prisoners at this point. Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm going with this.
Yeah. I like that plan.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so you have him going first?
Whoever is passable from the crew, the new crew, will be escorting this gentleman and us through those gates.
Okay.
Probably no more than 6 men. That sound about right? 6 got on, 6 get off.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So are all of you guys getting off the ship?
If that is the captain's plan, yeah.
Yeah, we're in prisoners' rags.
Oh, so you guys are dressed up as prisoners then?
Yeah, to be
Yes.
escorted in by our own guys dressed as Phaedron soldiers.
So none of you were wearing your armor then?
Yeah, that's an important question.
Underneath our prison
No.
garb. No,
Definitely not.
Oh,
I tried.
Yeah, nice try, David.
if we're coming in as prisoners either way, what if we're still dressed in our stuff and we just say that like we're being brought out first because we're the pirates that attacked the war galley?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that works.
Because like
Okay.
they didn't have time to like strip
they
us of like our armor. So we don't need to go
They
into
didn't have
details
extra
about
rags
it.
for us to wear, and they
unless
didn't
they
want us
ask.
to dick out on the ship.
What armor is everybody wearing? Like, Gillator, what are you wearing?
I'm
Right.
wearing, I think, chain. Yeah.
Okay, Amandi,
Chain
what are
mail.
you wearing?
Hide.
Well,
Hide armor? Okay.
mechanically, I'm wearing chain, and it is just my like chitin, but in a
Oh, okay.
situation where I'd have to take off my armor, I would just remove that bonus, and I'm just not fighting as well.
Oh, okay. So you actually are just wearing normal clothes then, like pirate clothes.
Yeah.
And Gelf isn't wearing any armor. Lan, are you wearing armor?
I'm wearing.
Wherever.
I wear chainmail. Yes.
Chainmail, and I assume Asim wears leather.
I upgraded my crap.
Oh yeah,
Back
you're wearing
in-
samurai armor now.
Right. I look
motherfucker,
really weird.
motherfucker right here got the Hayabusa Halo 3 skin.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody wanted the Hayabusa armor. It's the coolest armor in Halo 3, dude. Look it up.
I'm doing that now.
Amanda, you said you were wearing what?
Hide.
Hide armor.
Hide
Right,
armor.
so hide leather. It's the sneakiest armor.
It is.
Yeah, there it is. Hayabusa armor. That shit looks so cool back in the day.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Dude,
Okay.
2010. If you are on Xbox Live rocking this shit with the flaming skull, bruh.
Okay. So the Phaedron soldiers going out first, and then marching you guys out with them. Who's up in the front?
Is
your
the front
marching order?
position is the front position going to be a talkie position or a stabby position?
Well, not talkie because you're dressed up as prisoners.
Then
I would
Nice
say
stabby.
I'll be at the
people with the
very-
most hit points first, so Mondi and I will be the first two.
I'm gonna be at the very, very back because. Oh no! Wait a minute! Fuck, dude. Oh fuck me! I just realized I can't exactly bring a crossbow. Okay.
Does this Phaedron soldier have his weapon?
Uh,
The first mate, does he have his weapon?
yeah,
All right, he
he's
is.
gonna have to.
He is fully kitted out like he would normally be.
Yeah, my sword is not in a sheath. It is in a sheath. It's just not on my belt. It is just hidden in my giant pirate cloak.
Yeah, and your coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I attempt to hide my crossbow like in my cloak or whatever?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make this dock like 10 feet wide, so we can go like this.
Okay.
And then you have some crew behind you as well.
6.
So we're going to be moving in. And that crew is not wearing the special armor, or are they?
They are. They're meant to be
They're
blending
wearing
with
regular armor. Like regular Phaedron armor.
Okay, so you get to the front. So they're wearing regular Phaedron armor, or are they wearing the Imperator's armor?
What do you think, guys?
I mean, if this is probably something that is out of the ordinary for them to like escort just these number of people. So I think the important armor might be good to have here as a like, this is like a special situation kind of thing.
I just got back from the bathroom. What I missed?
Nothing. They're debating on whether or not your soldiers behind you guys are going to be wearing the Imperator's armor or normal armor.
Probably normal armor, so they don't look as sketch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta go with the time, so they don't look as sus.
Right. Okay. So, you guys get to the front gate. It's a large, solid wooden door in front of you. The soldiers open that gate. You head inside, and there is a portcullis just on the inside.
Okay.
I will say that other than just us, I want, like, because we have a bunch of prisoners in there that are, going to be helping us with this.
Yeah.
I kind of want as many of them as possible on this dock walking in with us.
Yeah, they are.
All right, good.
Oh, so more of the... Yeah, okay, so the rest of the prisoners behind you. Right. So
Yeah.
that is what is... Okay, so yeah, they're all being led off of the boat. But they have not opened this portcullis yet. You hear, as you're standing in the room with this Phaedron soldier, basically he's here, and you guys are, like, kind of squished in with him. You guys aren't using your entire 5-foot squares.
Yeah.
That'd be a little silly. So you guys hear a voice of, like, the gate guard basically call out, where is Commander Quintus? Where is Sentinel Quintus?
Knowing this was absolutely going to happen because we did leave the guy chained to the thing,
Yeah.
I want to let the... What's it called? The guy...
The first mate, like, turns around to you looking really nervous.
I have wanted to tell him before we went up here, knowing they were fully well they were going to ask this. He's still talking to the captain. I'm just the first mate. I'm bringing him in. Like
Okay.
he's on our ship talking to the captain about the pirate attack.
He says this, and he is going to roll a bluff check.
Can any of us give him advantage because of just like
No, you guys
feeding
are
him
prisoners.
extraneous? No, I meant like because we took the time to like feed him details about like this is exactly what you're gonna say. Repeat it back to me.
He says exactly what you guys are going to say, but it's up
Mm-hmm.
to whether or not he can sell it.
Yeah, basically just he's still talking to my captain about the pirate attack. I'm second in command, taking him in.
Who are the prisoners in front, directly behind you? Why are they still wearing armor? And he goes, he kind of looks behind him. He goes, they were pirates. We just captured them on our way here. They attacked us. We didn't have time to process them properly.
Can I, based on that, he's like kind of floundering, right? I'm just getting from your voice inflection.
Kind of? I mean, you don't know.
We don't know yet.
You can't see where the other person is. They're like behind a wall somewhere that they're like looking at you guys from like some area that you can't see.
Because I will say, like a jackass, yeah, they didn't have enough rags and they didn't want us wanging out on the ship.
Okay, yeah. You can yell that.
Yeah. Can I?
Give me a bluff check.
I'm pretty good at bluff as well, so.
Go ahead.
Lan, you don't have to worry.
Okay.
Bluff. Where's my bluff? Bluff. No, it's the one speech one that I'm actually not super great at, but I still got a +4.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I got an 8 and 10.
Ooh. Doesn't look like we're going to be bluffing our way out of this one.
Yeah, because I have an 11 to intimidate and I believe a 10 to diplomacy. So.
Can I give it a
9 to
shot?
diplomacy, so
Can I give it a shot to try and save it?
What are you gonna say?
Great. You know what? It's gonna be bluff, but I wish it could be intimidate. I'll just shout about how like, you know what? I'll start shouting about how like, if you have enough men with buckets and scrapers, then you can come ask the other members of your, or it's like you can head out to our ship and ask the other members of your men what happens if you try and put hands on us while we're still breathing.
You hear the voice. Roll me a bluff check.
Mm-hmm.
We're rolling like ass tonight, dude.
Ooh.
No, now we are. We're
so
doing just
you
fine up
are
until now.
going. So the guy that you guys can't see, the gate guard, yells out to the Phaedron officer. He yells out, "Silence those damn prisoners!" And he turns around, and he shrugs and is like, "Look like."
Can I mouth the words "kick me in the balls"?
Yeah. So he hits you.
I want to roll a toughness check.
Give me an endurance.
Yep. Just he turns around, just kick me in the balls. Do it, you pussy. That's where I get a 19.
Let me go ahead and give him his attack.
On this.
Oh my god. He got a nat 1.
A what?
Yeah, so he managed to like kick you, and it like misses and like hits a piece of your armor instead, like where your armor.
Can I roll performance to go full WWE and like lift myself off the ground and start wailing in pain?
Yes.
Great. There is no performance. Great.
Give me a bluff.
Bluff. Okay.
Yeah.
Why even make Bard a class?
Yeah. So you manage. So he'll like go to like knock you in the throat with his forearm, and you like he hits your chest area where it's armored, like the gorget, basically, and like knocks you, and you like fully fly off your feet and hit your back onto the ground, but you don't take any damage.
Mm-hmm. Gotta do everything my goddamn self.
And the voice goes, "All right,
Can't
bring
find
them
good
in.
mooks. You can't find good hostages anymore.
Bring them in for processing." And the gate opens, and as you guys pass through, the gate closes behind you. Before the others get let in, and then the gate in front opens, and you are brought out into a courtyard.
Oh no.
And you
This is not good.
You get lined up. Like, he tells you, line up right here. And you guys line up. Unless you want to do something else.
Can I see where that gate opens from here?
What gate?
The one that they're about to lead us out through.
You mean this one?
Yes.
Yeah, it leads into the courtyard. You see that?
No, where...
What
the
opens
mechanisms
it?
that
The
open
mechanism.
these portcullises. I want to see where they are.
Now that you're outside, you probably on the upper floors. Like, that's normally where portcullis mechanisms are.
All right.
Like, they're upstairs.
I'm getting West Marches flashbacks, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. This is going to end poorly.
Don't worry.
I think
We'll just run back to town and try it again next week.
I don't think it works that way in this game.
Yeah, you line up. As you guys go, each, like, every couple of minutes, some prisoners get processed in that center area between the portcullises and then get released out. So there's, like, after Lanolin, there's a line of prisoners, and then they start lining up behind you. You brought, like, all of them in here.
I think we just surrendered.
No?
Unless, like, if something happens before then and you want to call it, like, let me know. But as far as I'm aware, this is what you guys are doing.
We got him right where we want him.
So
Yeah,
what do
we're
we
all
see in the
armed.
courtyard?
Are you, though? How are you disguising the weapons? Like, from afar you probably can, but now that they're in the processing area, like, you guys can hide your weapons fine. All of your prisoners cannot hide their weapons in this processing area.
Oh, yeah, that's about where this is where the fun happens.
Okay, so in this processing area, the first group of soldiers that are going through here, you see, like, the door here open, and, like, soldiers, like, several Phaedron soldiers with shields and, like, short spears come out and put your guys, like, to the wall and, like, shove them in with, like, a shield phalanx, like, they pour out. And they're, like, accosting your guys and, like, yelling to drop their weapons and stuff.
All right, it's time to get this show on the road.
How many of them are there?
What do we
and
see?
How big a space?
In that room, it's like a 5-foot hallway that they'll just have to squeeze and, like, share squares. But yeah, there's, like, 4 of them in that room, like, pushing, like, 6 of your guys to the wall.
Anyway, go time, Gelf, Phantom Chasm, Aseem, light the match.
On it.
Send the signal.
Do we get a surprise round or no?
You can have a surprise round. What signal are you talking about?
The burning bag of like pitch.
Yeah.
The bucket?
What? No, it wasn't a bucket. It was like a burlap sack full of tar and gunpowder.
Okay. So you have that, like, strap. I don't know if just a single burlap sack that you could carry on your person would be enough to send a signal fire. I don't know how, like, size-wise you think that would work, but, like...
That's true. It's probably still on the ship.
We light a signal fire that notifies the people on the ship to light a signal fire.
Yeah, the beacons are lit.
Can we do that?
Exactly.
Chimera calls for aid. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
How is the community?
That's fine.
So at this point, all of our people from both ships that are docked start pouring off the boats. to
Well, there was
assault
only
the
one
chest.
ship.
There's only one ship that's docked here right now.
Yeah, the other ships
Oh,
are
the other
now
one's
on
in
their
the.
way.
Okay, so you send
Okay.
up the signal flare, one of you. Gelf shoots out a flare, basically, as a spell. Like a firework spell. And
I
you
have
see-
that.
Yeah, and you see, like, your guys coming off the boat on the bridge. Some of them are getting gunned down by people in the upper
Oh, it's fucking D-Day.
floor. Yeah, you Bay of Pigs this shit.
Yep.
Can I...
Kennedy promised us air support.
speaking of which, there's people on top of the wall that are like operating the portcullis mechanism, right?
Yes.
Great. Can I take a? Am I close enough that I can take a shot at one of them? How high up is this wall?
It's all indoors. So
Oh, fuck
so you'd
me.
have to get through the inside and up the stairs in order to get in there.
Yeah, that was
this is CQC.
All right, let's split the party and get those doors open.
Light them up.
Hypothetically, how much strength do you think it would take to lift this door?
What door?
You mean the portcullis?
Yes.
Like just brute force.
Yeah.
I don't know, 50? 100? I don't know.
Okay, so I couldn't do it myself.
No, not on this.
Are you
Is there
saying
any-
the
Only
DC?
I could become intangible.
If only it became incorporeal, yeah, right?
Become ungovernable.
Okay, so,
Well, that's-
you guys are... We're gonna go not in initiative, but, like, treat this sort of as a skill challenge.
Okay.
Honestly,
So-
fair.
To open the portcullises, what do you guys want to do first?
Well, we need to find them.
Well, plan number one, to save our guys on the inside between the portcullises, I had suggested to Gelf that they cast Phantom Chasm on the guys inside, so that our guys could pull out weapons and start killing them.
Okay, give me a spell roll. What's the attack roll for Phantom Chasm?
Well, first of all, I need a place to cast it. Where am I casting it?
The hallway between the two portcullises where we have guys that are
Intelligence versus will.
being
Okay.
accosted.
Here.
Oh,
Yeah, that hallway
where-
basically. So go ahead and give me a attack roll with the Phantom Chasm.
Oi.
Ooh. That is one below their willed save, willed defense. So that is going to fail.
They would still take whatever damage, though, right? Not, like, in whatever context this is. Till they might not be prone, but they're still taking some effect so that our guys have more of a fighting chance.
Yeah, I mean, it'll help them out, but it's not enough to, like, stop them from being, like, shoved up against the wall and stopped there.
Yeah.
All right.
there's my damage roll.
Okay.
So,
I need the thing here, the combat skill challenge recorder thing here, because it doesn't allow me to do different things. So I'm just going to use a notepad.
How long does that Phantom Chasm last?
I don't know, a minute or so, and lasts the combat.
Yeah,
Let
because
me
it also
see.
means for the rest of this combat, they can't get guys out through the front door.
Until the end of the encounter is
Yeah.
what the rules say.
Yeah.
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 End of the encounter. Okay, so you have failed one check in order to stop them from attacking your guys. So, yeah, it was basically a group of you, and then a group of the prisoners, and then a group of, like, the Phaedrons, like, the, guys dressed up as soldiers. So, the guys dressed up as soldiers are, like, fighting back in the tunnel there against the other guys that are actual soldiers. And then there are all the dudes and, like, just the prisoners, just with no armor, but with weapons, charging in from outside. And some of them are getting gunned down pretty quick. They're making it to the first portcullis, which is now closed again.
Is this a normal door?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking we run.
So is that one. There's 2 doors that you see.
Cool. So
So what do you want to do?
Everyone with me. Splitting the party right now would be very bad.
Okay, so you want to go
Okay.
through that area?
Yeah.
Okay.
should I try to kill this guy or?
I don't know. You can get in the door.
Yeah. Is it locked?
No.
Well, I have a key ring. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, you know what? Yeah, that key unlocks the door. That's a good point.
Sick.
Nice.
It would be locked, but yeah,
Nice.
you check it as locked, and that you have the key. You bust in there.
Should I attempt to kill this man or just follow?
That's a good question.
I think he's pissing himself, so he'll be fine.
Where's the mechanisms for this?
Oh, we don't have to kill him. He just aided and abetted pirates.
Yeah, he's a dead man regardless.
Yeah, if we don't knock this prison down, he's gonna stay here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to become its latest resident.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Actually, looking at this map, the mechanism is on the first floor. It's just not accessible from the top.
Breaching clear, bitches.
Yeah, so there are guards in these rooms. How do you want to handle this?
Murder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, give me an attack roll. See if you hit. And that'll be one of the successes.
Alright. Amandi, what's your to hit? With a
Let's
basic
see.
attack.
Let's see. With a basic attack,
Yeah.
+3.
Alright. I got a +5 to basic attacks, so I'll do the first one.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait. Is that...
One.
It says base +2, and then I have another thing that says +3 next to it. I'm very confused. Oh no, it's +2 +3, I think equals my +5. There we go. I figured it out.
Yours says base +4. What are you talking about?
For melee? Basic attack?
Gillator, weapon attack, attack base +4 versus AC on your combat tab.
Oh, I'm looking at my... What is it? My basic melee attack.
Where is that? Main tab?
No, in the combat tab, it says melee and ranged.
Oh yeah, total +5. Yeah, I mean the frost longsword says +4, base +4. The base is +5 or +2. I don't know where this +4 is coming from. I don't know. But use the frost longsword attack.
All right. Did that fucking really not roll in the chat?
I guess not.
I just blew a 19, like rolling next to the chat. I'm gonna roll
Whatever.
again, but that's annoying.
Yeah.
Did Ben witness it? Can Ben honorize it?
No,
No,
did
he
not.
didn't. Well, it's okay. I still got it.
Okay.
Yeah, +9. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's gonna hit. You come in sword whirling, like knocking out all of the guards in these rooms. That passes. You fight your way through to the guard gate mechanism. What do you do?
Do we have a way to break it open? Because breaking it would probably leave the portcullis down and not up.
Let's find out. Give me a... I guess this would be a intelligence-based check, but I don't know what kind of check it would be. Like engineering, basically, but they don't have that in this one. Just give me an intelligence check to try to, like, force the thing and lock it open and make it unable to close again.
Actually, you know what? Would this be
What?
the only use of dungeoneering?
Yeah, you want to use dungeoneering? Dungeoneering's wisdom, but
Uh-oh.
If somebody wants to use dungeoneering, then that's fine.
Ooh.
Anybody got good dungeoneering?
Who has the best dungeoneer?
Let's
+9.
I have a +9.
We got 2 nines.
I'm trained in it, so I can give somebody else advantage
You have
if they have better than a 9.
I have a 9.
Are you trained in it?
Class skill show on mini.
Let's see. Dungeoneering. Yes, you are trained in it.
Okay.
All right, so one of us just gets a +2.
Okay.
You want to roll or should I?
I think Lan should roll because Gelf already rolled for the magic.
Okay.
The
there.
Phantom Chasm. Yeah.
For the record,
okay.
my idea is to. There's dead people in this room, right?
Yeah, you've taken out a couple of
And
guards
those
here.
dead people had swords.
Yes.
Is the floor in this room made of stone or wood?
Stone.
Never mind. Oh wait, is it like a solid piece, or are there like gaps in between the cobblestones?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be gaps. Like it's not.
I was gonna say because, like, I'm presuming it's like a gear or like an arm that turns around to open the gate.
Oh, winch. Yeah, it's like a chain winch.
Can we just stab one of the swords like in between the cobblestones and just wedge it so that the wheel hits the sword if it tries to turn? Or is that part of this dungeoneering roll?
That's part of the dungeoneering roll, yes, to figure out a way to do it so that it's permanently stuck open.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't want them to, while we're not in this room, be able to just...
Yeah.
Yeah, a sword wedged in would probably be able to be bent sideways. 20, yeah, that'll pass. Okay, so you managed to wedge that first one open fully. And you start to see your men start to be able to get inside. The soldiers that are in the middle section start getting pushed back, but the portcullis to the north side is still closed.
Okay.
Breaching clear again.
Upstairs?
maybe the next room over.
Maybe.
There is a door to the north in this room.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kick it in.
I have the key.
Okay. You bust in through the door. You see there were guards with, like, weapons at the ready, and they, like, thrust, like, going to attack you. What do you do?
I already did a murder them roll in this.
Yeah, if you would like somebody else to, like, be the first one in.
Yeah.
I go first in.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can go first, Asim.
Asim goes first in? Okay, Asim, what do you
Yes.
do? They were ready and waiting for you on the other side of this door. What do you do?
Hold on. You know those thick assassin's moves where you kind of slide in
Yes.
and stab them?
Yeah.
I do that. An acrobatics check.
Give me an acrobatics check. Yeah, that works. So you duck in, slide past them, cut them at the ankles, and they go down, and then your friends follow behind you and manage to get them while they're down.
Yes.
Okay, so you manage to find the other winch mechanism in this room. You see they've already broken it in the locked position.
Ooh.
What do you want to do? The chain is dangling there, like they've severed the chain, so you can't, like, winch it up anymore. The chain is just dangling there.
Amandi,
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
you
Like,
and
if
I are going to have to do some heavy lifting.
And maybe with enough leverage, we can at least do this one.
Yeah, picking up the gate by itself, probably not, but, I mean, the chain is connected to, like, block and tackle system within the wall, so it's going to be hard without the winch, like, super heavy still, but it's possible.
What is your athletics, Amandi?
Let's see. +9.
So is mine. So I can, and I'm proficient in it, so I can give you a +2. As you and I pull this thing open.
So you guys lock hands around this chain and start yanking. Go ahead, Amandi, give me athletics with a +2.
Okay.
Come on, Amandi.
Quit yanking my
Get it!
Nice. You are able to lift the gate open as more of your guys storm into the middle section and like basically brute force through the Phaedron guys. Since there were only 4 of them, they like made a phalanx basically at the north end and are like now on the back foot. As soon as the portcullis opens, your guys just shove them like hands out, just shove them on their backs outside of this thing, and your men just start flooding in. You guys take the slack chain, one of the other ones ties it around something to basically secure the gate open, and you guys are in. The prisoners that you've armed are now storming into the building, going out and breaking free prisoners at will.
Yeah.
Yes.
And arming them.
With whatever they can.
Yes.
What do you want to do now? You're inside the room. You could see that they're storming through like the little arrow slit that's in the wall there next to it, but you can't see like what they're doing in the courtyard. You see they're like running out. You hear jeers and shouts, sword clashing just outside. What do you want to do?
First goal.
Being swashed?
Buckles are being swashed. That is correct.
As we speak.
So, the first thing I want to do is who is the head of this island? Because now it's my island, or our island.
Look at that, me.
That's a good question. Do you know?
Hold on. We
The rest
do.
of your crew is under the jurisdiction of Legate Sellus Tiberius.
Yes.
So I imagine that's
We find him.
Who is it?
Legate Tiberius. I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I don't think that's the correct rank,
Legate.
but
Yeah, Legate Celius Tiberius.
oh, that's the commander of the
Fort.
Cartoris? Okay, it's probably
That's
the
who we were
wrong-
told had a Seams crew.
that
Yeah.
you had a Seams crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we talked to Legate Valeria, she told us that the rest of his crew was under the jurisdiction of Legate Sellus Tiberius.
Okay. Legate. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, the legate. Yes, that's okay. Let me see here. So,
Because if we take him and hang him by their flagpole,
Oh,
the island's ours.
Yep.
Marcellus Tiberius. Yeah, I have it here.
But does Marcellus Tiberius look like a bitch?
He will hanging from their flagpole.
Yeah. So you guys are still inside the fortress, the bastion. What do you want? Where do you want to go?
I want to real quick just like gather the swords of the dead men in here and toss them out the door so there's more available weapons for our guys to match up.
Yeah, there's there's another rack of spears in here too. Like you got there's a couple of like small weapons like racks in here. So you grab armfuls of spears and chuck them out the front door. You see there are like a group of Phaedron soldiers that have come out of the buildings in the courtyard that are clashing with your men. As your men start spilling in, the ones you weren't able to arm start picking up the spears that you're chucking out on the ground in front and start running to defend your friends. They're all fighting like over here.
And our little Phaedron first mate there, is he pissing himself in the courtyard?
I think he's probably been killed already.
Hell yeah. I want to get up.
So he's already pissed himself.
And soiled himself at this point.
Yell out into the courtyard, because the cells are like out, right? Like we could see the cells, or are they like?
Yeah, you can see into the cells. They're all along the walls here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, move your minis to where you are because you're still in the building. So.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah, get out there.
Yeah, there's a large battle going on over here.
Any prisoner we release that fights on our side has a guaranteed spot on our crew and a job once you're freed.
Give me a persuasion or diplomacy check.
Can I give him the +2 with plus? At the very least, we're not going to make you get back in the fucking cages.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I had +2. 18.
Okay, yeah, that works. You hear like yells and jeers. You see people's like fists coming out of the cages, just like putting their fists in the air, like yeah, like let's go.
I scream. Okay, sorry. I cut you off.
Let's see here. As you guys are
Nico.
doing that, out of this door here.
Uh-oh.
Is this gonna work? Oh, that worked. All right. Close. Okay. So Isabella is with you guys now. She comes in after all of the others basically have spilled into this place. She's like the last one in, as she says her ship's arrived, and her pirates start coming in behind her to assist with the other soldiers. You can see there's a lot of Phaedron soldiers here. Out of the door to the west here, you see a... let's see, hold on. Where are they? So one... There we go. A group of soldiers. Running out. They're like heavily armed soldiers. These are tougher than the ones that are fighting in the courtyard with the crew.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody can put themselves where they want to be. And we are going to roll initiative. Okay, so they get the initiative first, some of the soldiers. So they're going to start to move in. So 5, 10, and attack Commander Gillator. That's going to hit for 7 points of damage on Gillator. Soldier number 6 is, they have speed of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is going to attack Lana Lynn. And that's going to hit. Soldier number 3 is going to move 1, 2, 3, and then 4 into here and attack Amandi. Why are they all rolling so high? Damn. Alright. No, minimum damage. And soldier number 1 is going to move in and attack Gillator with his short sword. Or I guess a short... No, he probably has shield and sword. These guys are like officers. And now it is Amandi's turn.
Okay. Let me see.
Fight them.
I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Close blast 3. 1, 2, 3. So I can get all 4 of these guys that are nearby if I use the Thunder Ram Assault.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also our entire party, and I think Isabella as well.
Really? That big an area?
Am I counting it wrong? Close blast 3?
I don't
Hold on.
see the
I have to look it
square.
up. Let's see. Close blast 3. No, I think I did it wrong. Stands out by 3 from the user, not 3 from me at the center. Okay. So that means, oopsie, too fast. Like this.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So let's see. Starts.
I guess we're having fried crab.
Oh no.
Okay, so attack number 1. I'll just do it on the guy in front of me.
Where are you?
Mhm.
Okay. So Thunder Ram Assault
Mhm.
is what is it? Close burst 1?
I believe close blast 3. Yeah, close blast 3.
Secondary attack that is a close blast 3. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hit.
My first attack, I hit a guy, and then after that, the secondary attack is a blast that follows behind it.
Oh, okay. Close. So yeah, blast 3 is that, yes. Did it not hit him?
I don't know. I rolled a
Attack
17
roll.
on him.
Versus you don't have like his actual armor class listed in, or it's not versus armor class listed. That will hit. So let me fix your thingy here.
Okay.
Attack details is strength versus AC. Is that right?
I believe so. Let's see.
Pull it up.
Secondary strength versus fortitude. What's the first one? I don't know.
Let's look up Thunder Ram Ass. Strength versus AC. Make a secondary attack that is a close blast 3. Yeah. So close blast 3, you got that correct. And then yeah, strength versus AC. Go ahead and roll me a damage roll against the first guy. So that is going to. Hold on. Yeah. So no, that's right. Let's do this. Because I don't think these are going to be done. There we go. Okay, so you hit that guy, and you do 8 points of damage to him.
And then gonna target the rest of these guys and do my strength versus fortitude.
Okay. So you missed Phaedron Soldier 3. You hit Gillator. You missed Phaedra Soldier 1, and you hit Phaedra Soldier 6.
Okay. And then the damage for it.
Okay, so 7 points of damage to each of those guys.
And then I push the secondary target 1 square. So Gillator and Phaedron 6 get pushed.
Okay, so they'll go like that.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Nice.
Well, let's see. That was my standard.
Did you want to mark that guy before you attacked?
Oh, yes. Good idea. I will
You can
mark
do that.
both the guys that were near me.
I didn't realize I was going to get pushed.
Yeah. You got knocked into the well right there. Into the wall of the well.
I kind of need to be hitting
That's it.
Alright, I'll deal with it.
Okay, so I'll mark that guy. And nature's wrath, mark that guy.
What the fuck?
And then, I might as well just drop my daily right now and trigger it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna trigger form of the laughing killer as I begin to look bigger and more intimidating, and throughout this entire courtyard, everybody can just hear my hyena cackle.
Ooh, wow.
All right. Literally none of these guys are doing more effects. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Yeah.
And effect. I don't remember. Do I put the grant combat advantage on the person near me? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Was it set as
Your allies have combat advantage when making melee attacks against any enemy adjacent to you. Yeah, so it's against enemies adjacent to you.
Okay, so I'll put it on him for now.
Why is it giving me errors? Jesus Christ. These aren't even aura effects. Like, it's giving me aura effect errors. I don't know why. Whatever.
Well,
Okay.
I think we tried to set it up as an aura at one point, but I don't know what happened. I don't remember.
But they're not. Like, none of these are aura effects right now. Okay, so that's Amandi's turn. We got the last Phaedron soldier here. He is going to move in and attack Amandi with his short sword. And he misses. As you guys start fighting these Phaedrons, and then up to the north of you back here is all of your guys pushing the Phaedron soldiers back to the wall. You feel the wind pick up, and storm clouds begin to roil overhead. As the weather turns. You are Asim and Gelf. You're in the back, and you turn as a shadow looms over you, as swirling black smoke rises and it materializes from the ground as you see this creature appear.
The fuck? What the fuck?
Taurus Warden. Nice.
What the actual fuck, man?
His head is a mouth with a tentacle coming out of it. Oh no, hang on. That's not really. I don't know if that could really be considered his head, because like the mouth does start at his chest.
He is also massive. If you see on the minimap.
How did I get something like this to agree to warden a prison?
Souls.
He is going to do his stuff now.
Oh no.
Hey,
We're in danger.
He is going to target Asim.
I guess we should have listened to those
He'll target
superstitious people.
Oh wow, he misses his first attack. Dang, that's pretty good. So you see Gelf, it like whips a tentacle on the ground, and you know how like when you like whip a whip straight up and down and it does the like wave? That you see a tentacle like whip up and then wait like the wave of the tentacle comes at you and goes to whip, you duck to the side and it whips past you, and like a gust of this black smoke blasts right past your face.
Ew.
It is now Captain Isabella's turn. She is going to charge forward and help Amandi and Gillator here.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have any part of this thing.
Intimidating pirate captain shade.
What's this? Hit +5 versus reflex. Hit the cutthroat gains combat advantage against the target until the end of its current turn. What is it? Do they have anything? Oh,
Who'll be watching
okay.
Star Wars?
They're watching the Dungeons and Dragons movie in the other room way too loud, even though I asked them to turn down the volume earlier.
I swear to God, from the sound effect, it sounds like they're watching Revenge of the Sith.
No, they're watching the D&D movie, and it's just really fucking loud.
It's as loud as it's got to be for them to hear it, I think.
Yeah.
Not in the combat scenes. They just keep forgetting to turn it down.
You
during the
do
combat
realize,
scenes.
by the way, that you're saying that in the other room, they're probably thinking, we have to turn it up this loud because this motherfucker keeps yelling playing D&D during the combat scenes, even though we asked him to keep it down.
No, I went in there earlier and was like, hey, can you turn it down? And they're like, oh, we totally forgot. We turned it up during the dialogue scene because every movie is produced like that nowadays, and the mix on every single movie produced ever is fucking awful.
Pay your damn staff.
What?
You'd
I said,
think.
pay your damn staff.
I know, yeah. The mix is always so fucking bad. The fucking dialogue scenes in every movie is like crazy quiet, and then if you try to turn it up to hear it, the combat scenes in the movie are like blaring loud. It's so stupid.
Yeah, something explodes and then the neighbors call the police and then you can't watch your movie anymore.
It's so dumb.
What movies were you watching at that volume?
Literally every movie. Okay, so she is going to use her Slasher's Fate at will once per round. Minor action, yeah. So she is going to use her Slasher's Fate on the Phaedron that you have. Actually, she doesn't need to do that. She can just short sword him because she has combat advantage on him already. Oh, but she still misses.
Does she have actually like? I have a thing that I can trigger when an ally misses an attack. Does she have good enough?
She
Good
has
shit that it's worth it.
2d6 plus 4 damage.
Let me see what that would do. Hang on, fuck. I think. And which one is she attacking again? It's 3, right?
Yeah, the one that Amandi already hit. Yeah.
No, never mind. I'll save it.
Okay, so she's gonna miss.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier number 5 is going to move in and attack Gillator. Actually, you know what? What's he gonna do?
Oh my god, we all rolled like shit in initiative.
You did.
Yep.
You all rolled a 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
Where is he?
Except the Mondi.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack Lanolin with the short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And that one. Okay, Lanolin, it's your turn.
Oakley dokily.
Slaughtered them.
I don't know which side of the field has me more concerned, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fuck, let's see what I can do here. Will I get to? Maybe I'll use my new thing. You know what? Okay, I got it. I'm going to attack Phaedron number 5.
Okay. The one that just
and I'm
hit
going.
you. Or missed.
What's that?
The one
Yes.
that just attacked you.
Correct, and I'm going to use. Ooh, fuck. I forget. Is there a thing that I can't make a ranged attack on him because I'm so close?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then I'm going to use Victim of the Feywild.
Okay, how's that work? I forget. We were just talking about it earlier. It's awesome.
I think it's it doesn't say a triggering thing, so I think is it a melee basic attack or a ranged basic attack?
Let's see the powers. Victim of the Feywild is ranged 5. God damn it. Stupid Fantasy Grounds doesn't,
Want to open things?
No, it just doesn't, like, get the, attack section. Charisma versus Will. I gotta add that in. Charisma versus Will. There you go. Now you can roll that attack.
Sweet. Okay. So we're gonna do boop.
And that hits.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna use that up. Well, first I want to do the damage. So 12 damage against him.
3, 4, 5. So basically, any of you can teleport any of your allies next to him.
Asim, what do you think about getting in on this?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put and Gilator.
Here
What do you?
or here?
Let's go. It's gonna be the same fucking odds either way. Let's go there and Gilator. Do you want to get teleported, or Amandi? Do you want to get teleported?
I would like to get teleported because I need to be within melee if somebody Amandi's in melee with.
Wait. Oh yeah. Fuck it. Then I'll put you right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to be doing my stuff within melee of all my allies to give them more attacks.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And then that's gonna be. Mark that off, and that's a standard action.
Mm-hmm.
Minor action. I'll pop my Scald's Aura.
Okay.
So, yep, I'll pop my Scald's Aura, and then I believe that's Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Ooh. I could also. Hang on, so 1, 2. You know what? Just to be an asshole, I'm gonna after I hit Phaedra number 5 with that, I'm gonna activate my free action and I'm gonna use Lure of Enchantment.
Okay.
And I'm gonna slide him so 1, 2, 3. So now we can just all converge and
where
work.
is he going? 1, 2, 3, like there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let him catch back up to us so we don't have as much to deal with.
Alrighty.
So I'll mark off Lure of Enchantment as well.
Okay, so now it is a scene.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
And then it just also he grants combat advantage
Okay, cool.
until the end of my next turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
So if anyone does decide to attack him, or like when he runs back at us,
Yeah.
Which guy?
When
Okay.
he pushed. Alright, Asim, what do you want to do?
I am going to use my Blinding Barrage,
Okay, go ahead.
which is, if I remember correctly, Close Blast 3. Do I have that set up right?
Yes, you do.
So let me go ahead and select these 3. Let me make sure that they're actually the only ones I have selected. And let's do this.
Ooh.
That's 2 crits.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Phaedra Soldier 3 and Phaedra Soldier 6. Phaedra, and you hit the other one too, so you got an 11. So go ahead and roll damage.
And let's see what happens. It should auto do it, right?
It
Correctly.
should. Yeah, yeah. Blinding Barrage was maximum, and then the normal roll for the other guy was 10. Do me a favor, clear targets. The Phaedron Soldier number 3. Roll me... What is he? He's marked. He's granted combat advantage. Go ahead and roll me your sneak attack dice, maxed by holding, I believe, shift.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to go on to Phaedron 3 because he's granting combat advantage, so you get sneak attack with that.
Okay.
So he's dead.
Oh, I outright kill one of them. Nice.
Yeah, you kill that one.
Oh, the farthest one too. That's hysterical.
Well, that's because Amandi and the other one had done some damage to him already. And then you blind the other two, right? Because they both hit.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and add the effect.
All right, go ahead.
1, 2.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna check that off. And then
Mm-hmm.
now I'm gonna save that for later. Tumble. I'm gonna use tumble, which is a move action.
All right.
And I'm gonna move. I can move up to my. Or hold on one second. Let me reread that. Powers. I can shift up to my speed.
Yes, so you basically can move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Right.
So where do you want to go?
So now that I've blinded those two folk, I kind of want to move up here and hold him there.
Okay.
So he starts screwing with me.
Sounds good. All right. So Gelf, it's your go.
It is my go, isn't it? Well, I'm going to cast Cinderfall on Phaedron Soldier number 2. How do I target him? Control click?
Yep. Cinderfall.
Okay.
That sounds pretty awesome. What does that do?
1,000 motes of fire momentarily linger in the air in front of you before streaking toward a single foe. It does 1d8 plus intelligence modifier fire damage. Oh, you're correcting that, are you?
Yeah, I don't know why it's put in there twice. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
To hit is 1d8 plus intelligence modifier.
Oh, I see. It's a intelligence versus reflex. So go ahead and roll to hit. I thought you were targeting him. What the fuck?
That's Phaedron Soldier number 2, right?
Yeah, you hit, definitely. And then effect, you deal 5 fire damage to one target in the burst. What's the burst? Why is it never written down here? Jesus Christ. I hate this. Cinderfall. Cinderfall is area burst 1 within 10 squares. So it's anybody next to him.
Oh, maybe Phaedron 6 would be affected too.
Yeah, it does the 5 damage to him.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the 1d8 plus intelligence modifier is reserved for Phaedron 2, and Phaedron 6 gets 5 fire damage, right?
That is correct.
Alright, let me roll my damage on. So it's 9 to Phaedron number 2.
So he's bloodied.
Oh. Sorry, I applied the damage twice. He's now dying.
Whoops. What? How many hit
Sorry
points
about
did
that.
he have? Doesn't say how many hit points he had before. Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay, and then...
And that's it.
Okay, you did the damage to soldier number 6 as well? The 5 fire damage? That was the wrong thing, but... me undo it to him. And then redo it to Phaedra Soldier number 6. Come on. There we go. You do kill Soldier number 6, though. So you blast fire on Phaedron Soldier number 2, and he, like, holds his shield out and takes a brunt of this, like, blast of fire damage, and it goes, like, spreads around him and totally immolates Phaedron Soldier number 6, who was not prepared for this. Now it's Gillator.
Alright, time to roll some brash assault.
I love the idea of Gelfing for something like, oh shit! Reaction.
That hits.
I
Damn.
figured it would.
So Brash Assault, you hit him, Phaedron number 2. And that does 6 points of damage to him. And then he gets to attack, is that right?
Yes.
He gets to make an attack on you?
Yeah.
Um,
He is blind, though. So it's probably...
is this a basic attack or what?
No, that's he gets a basic attack on me, yes.
Basic attack. I know he's blinded, it's added in. He misses.
Alright.
He has
Amandi.
a -5 to attack.
Hell yeah. Amandi, you wanna kill him?
You get a swing on this motherfucker. Go for
Rip
it.
out his throat.
Unmake him.
He has only a couple hit points left.
This one has to be a base attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just basic attack.
He only has 5 hit points left, though. That'll hit.
Wonderful. Yes.
There you go. You can kill him.
Oh, you would have killed him with just your bonus alone.
Yes, you would have. And that's it, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, Phaedron Soldier number 4 is going to move up and attack Isabella. And that's going to hit for this much damage. And then he pushes Isabella back and takes her place. And then Phaedra number 1 is going to do the same thing to... Actually, what is he going to do? What is this? He's going to move in and attack Amandi with Brutal Cut. That is going to hit. I think this is an encounter power, right? Yeah, encounter power. Okay, so you take 15 points of damage.
Boy.
Okay.
And that's it for him. Amandi, it's your turn.
Cool. Let's start by marking these guys. Oh, and yeah, since they're up next to me, that's also, oops, didn't mean to click that. That's also Laughing Killer effect. I'm just going to drop that. And then, here's that good one. Here you go, the Tempest Assault. That should be the one. I'll attack one, and then the other will also get hit with damage. Which one is the one that just hit me?
Phaedra number 1.
Okay. So I'm going to aim the main attack at him.
Okay? That hits. You deal 11 points of damage, alright. Yeah, he takes the damage. Smash into him. What else would you like to do?
And then the other enemy next to him takes the thunder damage.
Okay. Nice. No
Okay. Let's see, that will standard. I think that's it for now. Yeah,
Okay.
gonna save my daily attack for if we possibly have to face off against that monster.
Yeah.
We're facing off
gonna.
against that monster.
He's about to start attacking you guys.
Yeah,
We'll get to the end of this round, and then we'll call it for the night.
I was hoping he was the kind of more just like stand off to the side ominously type of horror beyond comprehension.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
like, we came here for the inmates. If we can get them to run away, and we also run away, what are the chances this would follow us off the island? Doubtful.
Nah, we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Close blast.
Okay, hear me out. We get him to join the crew.
Oh, that would be.
You would fit in.
He could have
Whatever
a seat
Phaedron's
next to
paying you, we'll
Scuttle.
double it.
He might have to swim alongside us rather than be on the ship. But, like, we could
He
tell
can
him.
help us tame Scuttle.
How do we know
I didn't
Scuttle
think
isn't
that's
secretly one of these things?
True. True.
What if Scuttle is the master of such things?
Okay, so close blast 3, minor recharge. At the start of each of the turns, the target heals faster to adjacent. Okay, cool. So it's going to make an attack against all of you.
By the way, stream, that is Scuttle.
It hits everybody except Amandi and Gillator. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm going to add an effect. Okay. Please stop fucking putting the error message on me. Oh my god, I gotta turn this thing off. This aura effect is broken. Okay. And that is save ends. Okay. So I should have wrote save ends on there, damn it. I'll do it afterwards. Basically it what's its action? Seeds of Despair. So it basically swirls a tentacle over top of the group, and black smoke and soot covers you. And like you all feel in your mind affected by this overwhelming sense of dread. At the beginning of each of the affected target's turns, you deal 5 psychic damage to all adjacent allies.
Who, what, where, why?
And that's its minor action. So now,
Ruh-roh.
its main action is going to be...
So we each deal damage to each other every time.
Yeah, save ends. So you'll be able to save against this at the end of each turn.
Okay, so Asim is actually in the prime position right now to not fucking kill us. It's combat advantage.
It is going to make an attack against Gillator with its spreading despair tendril.
Do it.
And it hits.
Don't do it.
So you take this much psychic damage. That's going to be 14 psychic damage.
Ruh-roh.
You can choose to reduce this damage by 5. the 14 damage. If you do, you have to deal 2d6 damage to an ally within 5 squares.
I would rather me take the damage.
No.
Okay.
Do it. Do me. Land would want you to do him.
I bet he
That
does.
came out.
In more than one way.
That
In
came
more
out
than
wrong.
one way.
What do
know
you
what I
choose,
mean.
Skeletor?
I would rather die than deal any damage to my crew members.
Okay.
God damn it.
Cartoris Warden is done. Okay. Captain Isabella. Captain Isabella, and this is the beginning of the turn or the end of the turn? Start of each of the target's turns. Deal 5 psychic damage. So let me go ahead.
It's only adjacent to, right?
What is
Yeah.
it called? Yes. Okay, so I'll put this down here. So you should not have taken that damage, so negate value on Gilator, but we're going to put 1 on Lan, 1 on Amandi, and 1 on Gelf, if I can drag the button. There we go. So each of you take 5 points of damage, and it is Captain Isabella's turn. She is going to continue to try to kill the Phaedron soldiers. She has combat advantage on number 4 from Amandi. So she is going to short sword him. And that hits. So she's going to do double damage. And he is bloodied. And that is the end of her turn. She can make a saving throw. She succeeds, so she is no longer psychically despaired.
That's a good thing.
And now it is Phaedron Soldier number 5. He's currently attacking Asim. So he is going to use his Tides of Iron to push you back. He rolled a 2, so he is not going to get you. Lana Lynn, you are currently doing damage to everybody. So Gilator takes 5 damage. Amandi takes 5 damage. And Isabella takes 5 damage.
Oh no.
Amandi is now bloodied, which means she gets her cool power.
Oh no.
I have 5 hit points left.
Asim, just remember my Bardic Aura is on, and you can use it to heal Gilator.
Can I?
Oh wait a minute.
It's your turn, Lan.
I used my Bardic Aura to heal Gilator.
All right, your minor action. Go ahead and spend it.
Wow.
Interaction. So I roll the heal on him or just roll it in the chat?
Either one. No, on him, because it needs to do with his healing surge. There we go. He has healed...
But it didn't roll on him.
You did it to Captain Isabella. No, wait, that was the damage. No, it didn't roll on him. So maybe if I drag and drop this on him... There we go. Healed 15 hit points.
Damn, that's a lot. Okay.
Well, it's your healing surge
Nice.
plus 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your healing surge must be 11.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then,
Okay.
what else are you gonna do, Lan?
Fuck me. Okay. Okay, main action. What do I have? Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to use I still don't know how this works. Misdirected mark. Can you look and see how do I
Where is
Oh
that?
no, never mind. I got it. It's no, there's no attack thing. Is it?
All right, let me look it up. Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah. A lot of these just don't have the thing.
Yeah, they don't have it on the Fantasy Grounds. It's a Charisma versus Reflex.
Okay.
So if we open it up here, we go... the attack is Charisma versus Reflex, and then this 2d8 one we can remove because that's just your heroic tier, or the epic tier, whatever tier it is. Paragon, whichever one. There you go. So it is 1d8 plus charisma mod, and the target is marked by an ally within 5 squares of you until the end of your next turn.
So we're gonna go charisma versus reflex on this bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get him.
Hell yeah!
Roll the damage, and then who is he going to be marked by?
All right, you know what? That's fine. Amandi.
Okay, so he is marked by Amandi.
Okay, and then
You marked Amandi. You didn't mark him.
oh, sorry.
So just tell Amandi to mark him, and Amandi has the effect for that.
Amandi, please mark him.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
the warden. So if the warden attacks anybody, Amandi can get her special thing off. Oh my god, please stop! Jesus! Every time somebody puts an effect on anybody, for some reason the aura effect extension is broken, so it puts the error message window up every single time, and it's fucking infuriating. I gotta fix that. Okay, Lanolin, give me a saving throw.
What kind?
There is no kinds. This is not 5th edition.
Right, sorry.
It's on your main tab.
Yep.
You are still dealing psychic damage to everybody.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah, I think this is the best use of this. I'm gonna use my action point.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my other Scald's Aura on Gillator.
Go ahead.
No, wait a minute. Oh no, yeah. Who's lower actually? You or Amandi? Amandi's got 23 left. You've got it's about even actually.
You could save your action point. I can heal myself using my thing on my turn.
Also, Amandi likes being bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Then in that case, yeah, you know what? In that case, I'm going to use it to get a second minor action, and I'm going to do Dirge of the Damned.
Okay, what does that do?
Allies in my aura gain a +2 power bonus to damage rolls or a +4 bonus to damage rolls against bloodied enemies.
Nice.
So go ahead and let's see. Did that actually do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Aura, 5 ally. Nope, it didn't actually do anything. Yeah, I'm telling you, the aura effects mod is broken, and I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. But all allies get +2 damage, and if they're bloodied, they get +4 damage, I believe. Or if the enemy's bloodied, or if the...
It is the enemy's bloodied.
Oh, I see. If T, yeah. If target's bloodied, then you have +4 damage. So, make sure you add that manually. And just use the modifier box.
Oh, wait, fuck. That's not going to count for me doing more damage against my teammates, is it?
No. Why would it?
Because I'm doing damage to them?
No, I wouldn't say that that's how that works. All right, Asim, go ahead.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, because I changed that. I am going to attack.
Go ahead.
Phaedron Soldier number 5.
What power are you using?
Duelist's Fury. An at-will power.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Son of a gun.
No, man.
That's only because you didn't pronounce it properly.
I would like to remind you.
I'm about to.
You took a power for this exact purpose.
Oh, I know. I know.
Look how handy it's coming in.
And with that, I activate.
My trap.
Sorry. Yeah, I couldn't finish it. I couldn't. Thank you. So how does this work again? I put CA on self. Okay.
Hold on. There's actually just a combat advantage button, just like the advantage button in 5e down at the
Okay.
bottom. You can click that.
Combat advantage, and now I attack him.
Yeah, go ahead. That hits.
I do damage,
Yep.
and then I do more damage.
And he's dead.
Yay!
And I stab him through his throat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so with your dagger, you like go to stab him in the face with a dagger, and he like blocks with his shield, and then with your other hand, you like stab him in the thigh and then slash up at his throat, like while his hand's above his head, and you knock him back and kill him.
Nice.
Gelf!
Acid arrow, please. On
First thing, you deal 5 damage to Captain Isabella, if this will drag off. Come on. You 5 damage to your ally, and now you can do whatever you want.
All right. I would. How do you target again? Is it control click or?
Yes, it is. Control click.
There.
Okay.
Phaedron Soldier 4. All right. Acid arrow on Phaedron Soldier 4, please.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, is that a... What level of power is that?
It's a daily power.
On the guy who's about to die? Instead of the... I wouldn't waste a daily power on that guy.
Oh. I
Yeah,
didn't
there
know
was
it was
one
that bad.
big monster.
There's really big monster to the up
Yeah, use your
and
daily powers
right
on
of
that
you.
guy.
Oh. DM, can I rewind time and do that instead?
Yeah, you can, like, you already rolled it in the chat. You can just drag and drop that onto the monster instead. Here, I got it. Oh, yeah, no, there you go. You did it. You hit, yeah.
All right. I'm going to roll damage. 2d8 plus intelligence of acid coming his way.
All right. Why does it say half?
Does he resist acid?
I don't think so.
He's a big smog
Resist insubstantial. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna delete that part.
Also, the secondary attack is 1d8 plus intelligence modifier acid damage and ongoing 5 acid damage
Okay.
until he saves.
Go ahead and put that effect on him. I need to add 6 more damage to him. Should be 11. There we go. You did 11 acid damage to him. Are you the only one?
I don't
to
see
hit him
acid
with-
damage under conditions.
Yeah, I think he's the only one to have attacked him.
Acid arrow. So intelligence versus reflex. You rolled that. Then you rolled 2d8 acid damage. And then effect. Effect. Make us. So wait. And ongoing 5 acid damage. That's DMGO 5 acid. Drag and drop that onto the bad guy.
Where is that?
And under acid arrow, if you click on the magnifying glass.
Oh yes.
So the first effect. Drag and drop that to him.
There we go.
Save ends. Hold on, before you do that. Duration save. Oh, can I change this? Okay. Yeah, save 0. What is it? Save? Oh, it's minus. Okay, targeting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so save. Why does it keep saying half? Why is he? Hold on. This is fucking stupid. Okay. Why is he not taking the proper amount of damage? Damage. Okay, whatever. I think that was normal. Okay, so now... Here, I got it. Marked. Okay. Is it under effects? Let's get out of here. Stop giving me the damn error message. God damn. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on him. There we go. And then, so now he's taking damage over 5 acid, and then it's a secondary attack. What's the secondary attack of Acid Arrow? Free action, area burst 1, centered on the primary target. Each creature in the burst other than the primary target. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't, there is nobody within 1 square of him. So
Okay.
the secondary effect doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Gilitor.
Doesn't he have to roll his
Nope.
save, or did he?
Why would he? What are you talking about?
The 5 damage over time to everybody around him.
Oh yeah, Gelf, give me a saving throw.
Yeah, you should also, just in case, like, take a step to the right, so you're not doing any damage to anybody.
Nope, you are still dealing psychic damage to everybody around you.
Everyone
Well-
adjacent to you, so I'd suggest taking, like, a step to the right, so you're not doing that.
It literally popped up like a aura effects error when he moved. God, I hate this so much. That is so dumb.
So I'm gonna go around this way.
And also, oh my god, they're all... It's because somebody's got an aura effect on, maybe, and it's every time it changes, it gives me the error. Okay, so you're there.
Going to use my minor action.
Didn't he deal damage to Lan?
Didn't who deal damage to Lan?
Oh no, he saved from the.
Who hasn't done damage to land?
Gilitor didn't get hit by the effect.
Oh, okay.
So you healed yourself?
Yeah, did that use one of my healing?
Yeah, it did. You got 16 hit points back.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
I'm back up to...
Almost full.
Yeah, I only have 8 wounds. I
Yep.
love how they track that.
I know it's so stupid. Anyway, what are you doing now?
So that's my minor action. I'm now going to... This guy's probably really medium
They're
to low
both
health.
fucked up, yeah. He's not bloodied yet, but almost.
Brash Assault, which is probably going to miss.
Okay, so you miss. He gets to make an attack on you.
No, because I missed him.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it should still work.
No, it's, none of the effects kick in if I miss. Because...
Would it be better for you if it did?
Hang on. Let me read Brash Assault.
Because I feel like...
The target can make a melee-based attack. This is a free action combat. If the target makes this attack, an ally within 5 squares gets to also make the attack. So
Hit. Okay, increase damage. Okay, effect. I think that this technically works even if it misses. If that's better for you.
would that mean Amandi also gets the attack?
Yes.
Then I'm fine with that.
Okay. So he's going to make his attack on you. Which hits. So that means Amandi procs an attack.
Ooh.
He is marked by you as well.
So you get 2 attacks against him.
So one before he attacks, which if that kills him, then he doesn't, that damage goes away.
Just do the thing.
That hits.
Yay!
Ooh,
Right.
only 1. Okay, so he still does the damage to you. And now Amandi can get the Brash Assault attack. Which misses.
So, in retrospect, no, it's not better for me. But
Hey, it still let her get that first attack off.
that's fair.
That
is the worst case scenario Brash Assault, though.
Yeah.
We both miss and he gets a free attack on me. On my
Yep.
turn.
Okay, that is the end of the round. So I think that is going to be it for tonight.
Okay.
And we will
Yep,
continue
that's-
tomorrow.
I just want to call out something that just kind of popped into my head once this Cartoris Warden came in.
Yeah.
So remember a long time ago in West Marches when we came across the Deathlock Mastermind,
Yeah.
and I was like, we should just talk to each other, one lock to another.
Yes.
Well, that came to mind because this is the Cartoris warden and my class is warden. So like,
One
oh
warden to another.
yes. Also, he came in here starting a storm, and literally, I am the storm warden.
That's
Is
hilarious.
like,
I would let her roll diplomacy, but that's just me.
I mean, if you could speak
With
deep
that
speech.
being, we're gonna do that.
No. I think that's going to be it for tonight.
Yeah.
And we will have the thrilling conclusion of this battle
In 2
in
weeks.
2 weeks. On next
Woo!
time.
Yay!
Dun dun
And
dun.
with that, I am going to end the stream.
Indeed.
I love
Thank
you
you
all.
all for joining us.
And thanks
I've
for
got
watching.
to drop off.